Hi, Leo. Thanks for coming by my channel. This is going to be your weekly read for the week of February 27th, 2023. Let's get to your reading, Leo. I'm going to do a four-card spread for you. We'll pull one from the bottom of the deck as well as your overarching energy. And then I will clarify each of those cards for you. We're going to use the Mystic Mondays deck. I love this deck. Gorgeous. It's slick. Sometimes it's so glossy it throws a little bit of a glare, but that being neither here nor there, I'm going to show you what the cards are, so it'll be fine. And then I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck as well. So we'll hopefully get you some decent messages. I'm just going to give them a little bit more of a shuffle up. I'll pull the camera down so you can watch the cut and also the cards as they come out. And I will also turn the cards around so they're facing the camera and you can see them as they came out directly from your point of view, which I know sometimes is hard. It's hard to get that clear image, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you can see everything just fine. So here we go. Leo. Leo, what's going on with my Leos today? Leos. Oops. Cards are flying out all over the place already, Leos. What's going on? Also, if you need a personal reading, you know how to get there. Use the link in the description box, please. It'll take you directly to my website, okay? All right, Leo, one more shuffle. We're going to get going. I'm going to cut up the deck for you as well. So I'm going to pull the camera down. So, Leo, this is for you. All right. Leo, messages for Leo, please. Your first card out, Leo. You got the Ten of Cups in the upright. All right. Judgment in upright. Seven of Pentacles, also in the upright. Two of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Hey, hey. We're going to find out who that is, Leo. All right. So, Leo, I'm just going to turn these cards around and we're going to talk about them now as they have come out. So, Ten of Cups in the upright, Judgment card in the upright, Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Two of Swords in the reverse, King of Pentacles, overarching energy in the upright for you there. All right. So, what I can see here, Ten of Cups with the Judgment. Potentially, this is a family circumstance. Now, I'm looking at this Judgment card just right out the gate as being a positive influence on this Ten of Cups. It does sort of indicate sort of a resurrection, help, a rebirth sort of circumstance here. So it's very possible, Leo, that you are talking about a family circumstance that has been through some things, but with it being in the upright, I can see that there's positive energy here, as well as following with the Judgment card. There's sort of a renewal occurring, okay? Now, what comes next is the Seven of Pentacles with the Two of Swords in the reverse. All right, so Seven of Pentacles is an investment, right? So perhaps if you are, part of this family collective endeavor or circumstance that sort of has needed a nudge in the right direction to get things back on the right foot, you may have found yourself having to put in quite a bit of effort and work here. Sometimes families go through hard times and one person's got to pull harder than the other. I say that because, Pentacles is that earth energy. It is a tangible thing, could be finances, could be just household responsibilities, juggling the whole enchilada with kids and work and, you put a label on it, but you see the picture here where someone feels like, okay, I think that this thing that I started out on is going to bear fruit, right? At some point, this is going to be a productive endeavor. And so even if I have to put in more, right, more than anybody else, I say that because with the Six of Pentacles, you've got an equal sharing of responsibility and investment and effort going in. With the Seven, it's looking like sometimes, not always, but sometimes one person here has had to sort of step up to the plate and push this thing forward. Now, it could simply be a card that says everybody came together with the Ten of Cups there and the Judgment. This could sort of balancing here where everybody sort of said, let's roll up all of our sleeves and see where we can all pitch in because this is going to be good for us at one point. Now, the last card here you have is the Two of Swords. In the upright, this Two of Swords indicates a person who is really having a difficult time making the decision. You can see the two swords are sort of there with your vision or your eyes being obscured. In this deck, however, it's got the two swords sort of crossing each other. In the original, tarot, Rider-Waite tarot deck, for example, it would have a person here with two swords sort of blocking their eyes or their chest with a blindfold over their eyes. So they're not really capable of using logic to their fullest extent or all of their senses, including what they see to be true or what they know to be true. And it's giving them sort of a pause or a difficulty in choosing. In the reverse here, however, I think this card is trying to say that the decision has been made. All right. Now, what's that all about? Your overarching energy here now has the King of Pentacles. Hey, this is very commonly seen as a father figure, head of household, even as a pentacle energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. He's in the upright. He indicates a person who is financially sound and stable and good for the long haul, right? So he's got more than enough. Let's look at that Seven of Pentacles again. He has more than enough to invest, right? To carry things forward into the future. They make good decisions that's based on careful analysis. They're great with balancing the checkbook, bills in, or I should say, finances in, payments going out. So I like to see the King of Pentacles here in your overarching energy. All right. All right. So let's get on with some clarifiers here now. Again, I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I just want to give it a couple more shuffles here before we get started and see for Leo what we can find out more about this circumstance. It appears to be very positive here. I think just on the mundane level, Leo, not to sound like this is a boring reading or anything, but if I look at this on the mundane level, I can see, shoot, most families having this happen to them where, man, things have been tough. And then, the next thing you know, you have the family conference, sit down, people come together and decide, hey, you know what? These are some hard times, but together we can get through anything. And I love that vibe about this reading. But I don't want to jump the gun. Let's clarify. All right, let's clarify this. Okay, here we go, Leo. We're going to take a look at this Ten of Cups now. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Leo in the upright? Tell me about the Ten of Cups, please. Why is it here for Leo in the upright? What is it here to tell us about this situation? What's going on with the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups here for Leo. Why is it here? We can get a couple clarifiers, please, for Leo. Here's one. Okay, Six of Wands wanted to come out in the upright. Okay, that's success. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Leo? Gosh, if I could just stand on that, that'd be great. Look at this. We're not going to, though. That's the Three of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. Yeah, go, Leo. Get that fam together on this. Why is the Ten of Cups here in the upright? And family can be anything. Maybe it's a work family. If you don't have a family or an extended family, it could be your work partnerships too. So just know it's really that Ten of Cups, a vibe of anything that you would consider to be very close people that you love and care about, right? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, good. And finally, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, let's take a look here. Bottom of the deck, oh, stop it, is the Nine of Cups. All right. So I'm just going to talk about this here for just a second. The Nine of Cups is known as the wish fulfillment, right? It's sort of having more than a person could ever want for themselves. You can see it's a very solo type of card where all of these spoils are basically in someone's plate, one individual's plate. I think it's important to see it like that for a moment because my first feeling when I pulled these cards is you had somebody here, right, that found a bit of recognition, right? Success, recognition, This is related to some kind of a partnership about building, right? Coming together. Now, there are three parties here. I say this because we had the 10 of cups. So that card indicates more than one person. It's sometimes a collective group of at least three people. And here we have the three of pentacles. Following that, then you had the ace of wands in the reverse, as well as the queen of cups in the reverse. These are clarifiers to the 10 of cups. Leo, you may have had a, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual here where you were working with this person. They could have been part of your family group. I don't know that this person necessarily felt like they were included all the time, or that they had access to getting as much attention or some of the spoils in whatever was being enjoyed by the group. So, have you ever had, like, I don't know, a sibling or a cousin or whatever, feel like the oddball out? Like I'm sort of out here and nobody pays attention to me. And I want that. I want that very much. The Queen of Cups in the reverse sometimes can also give off a projection type of vibe, especially when they're feeling a little envious or they're feeling a little jealous or a little left out. They can sometimes project things onto others. And so I'm wondering, Leo, if perhaps you didn't have somebody in the mix here that was somehow interjecting, friend, family, whoever, interjecting into this group and sort of knocking the whole group's energy out of kilter, right? Like the whole group being a happy family, somebody gets in here and is feeling a little like, what about me? Now, if this is a third party thing, if you have a family, it's very possible too that a third party interjected or tried to. I don't see it going very far though, because I see the Ace of Wands in the reverse and I see this Queen of Cups in the reverse. I don't know that they got what they were seeking, the attention, the validation, yeah, I'm all that in the bag of chips. Notice me, put your attention on me. I don't know that this third party got the expected results in this. So, hey, Leo, I don't know anybody better than a lion, right? The Leo is often emulated by the sign of the lion that can defend their territory, right? The Leo can pretty well defend their territory. So, I'm only giggling not because the circumstance is funny. It probably didn't feel very funny at the time, but I feel like, hey, if that was the case, I don't think you had any problem putting things back into check and in a pretty quick fashion. I'm just going to put it to you that way, okay? That's what I'm going to say about that. Okay. Um, let's take a look at the Judgment card in the upright. What's going on with this Judgment card? You can see here that it's an interesting way they depicted this. It looks like, the pyramids with the sarcophagus, or I don't know, like the layer down deep in that one pyramid, almost like it wants to come, it wants to be resurrected, or it wants to be found. Interesting how they did that. All right, let's take a look here. Judgment. Why is the Judgment here? A judgment call was made. This Judgment is in the upright. With the Judgment card, when you make that judgment on something or you make the call, it tends to be pretty long lasting or have a pretty significant impact for at least the foreseeable future as you know it to be. Why is the Judgment card here for Leo in the upright? Okay. Judgment card here for Leo. Why is it here? What is the judgment call that was made? Judgment. What judgment happened here? What was the judgment for Leo? What was the Judgment card here for Leo? Okay, good. All right, goodness. All kinds of stuff. Anything else? That's it. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody decided to do an about face. Okay, let's look at this now. Your first clarifier to come out, there's the commitment, the Hierophant. Okay, it is in the upright, followed by the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I'm liking that. Okay. This is definitely morality, seeking higher power, wisdom, right? You talk to your God, you talk to your spirit, you look deep in terms of what's right and what isn't. And the Nine of Swords, I think that this has been looming in someone's mind for quite a while now. In the upright with the Nine of Swords, this person is really racked. I mean, their anxiety levels are to the point to where they cannot sleep at night. I think with when this judgment call needed to happen, there was a lot of introspection here, really digging deep. And there was perhaps even seeking out wise counsel. Sometimes this is a counselor, and I think that it's helping, right, to change whoever has been going through this, Leo, if this is you, it's helping to change that person's state of mind in terms of really, this has been making me miserable for quite some time, and it's time that I address it. Now, what followed that, Page of Swords in the reverse, right? Like this is not getting the communication or the feedback. In the upright, this page is, I like to say, knows just enough to be dangerous, right? In the upright, they're in a sort of novice state where they have learned some things with the sword's energy. They've learned some things about a circumstance. And so they are on the ready, right, to wield the sword if they suspect their perspective based on what they have learned to this point or what they have heard or what they have communicated, right, is threatened in any way. They're ready to do that and speak their mind about something. But again, it's novice information. It's not everything. It's not a stance of true wisdom where you would see with the Hierophant, true wisdom. It's novice. So in the reverse, I feel like what has been delivered here hasn't exactly been all of the correct details, the facts or truths. And I don't know that this person really saw this issue at the outset for what it truly was, right? Now, that, of course, is followed by the Two of Pentacles, leaving them feeling very unsteady, right? Juggling, this individual feeling like, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? Right? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I drop this situation altogether? How much value do I have in my hands here with the pentacle energy? How valuable, how meaningful is this circumstance? And they're really going back and forth about it. Queen of Swords appears in the reverse. You could have been dealing now with an air sign. This could have been an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. In the reverse, this person is in no kind of mood. Again, Nine of Swords in the reverse, they're in no kind of mood to chat. They may have even said some things, rumors with the Page of Swords in the reverse, half truths, partial truths, perhaps not speaking at all. They're pretty cold in the Queen of Swords reverse position. Okay. So I think there was a judgment call being made about this. Again, I say that there's more than one party here. I'm not seeing your energy in this reading yet, Leo. I'm seeing water sign energy with the Queen of Cups in the very beginning of our clarifiers. And now I'm seeing air sign energy also in the reverse. Is it possible that these are both how you're feeling? Sure, it is. But based on the other clarifiers, I feel like with the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, I feel like there's more than, two, perhaps even up to four or five players involved here. And for sure, we've got some energy now, feminine energy potentially, of a couple different people kind of putting their nose into perhaps a family circumstance here. And I don't know necessarily that they were doing it right, ethically, morally, as they say, as God would say, you should go forward. I don't know that they were doing it that way. So a judgment call was definitely made based on this circumstance. Interesting. Very interesting. Leo. Wow. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? Seven of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody's put in a lot, right? Or at least there was a judgment call to invest more, to go forward. Now, Seven of Pentacles. Someone seems to be putting in quite a bit of effort, finances, feeling like this is going to, if I keep watering it, this is going to be a fruitful endeavor. If I keep going, what's with the Seven of Pentacles for Leo in the upright? Why is it here? Seven of Pentacles, please. Why is it here? Seven of Pentacles. Tell me about it. Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Seven of Pentacles for Leo. I apologize about the shuffling, guys, but this is just how I go. I try to be patient until the message is ready to come. So hang in there with me. 2 or 3 would be great. Seven of Pentacles. You can always move forward in the reading till they've come out once it's posted for you. Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Okay. Anything else? Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck. Whoa, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. That's the aha, right? The Sword of Truth. Okay, so your first card to clarify, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So Wheel of Fortune, it did come out in the reverse for you here, Leo. I feel like how we got here is there was some sort of, now Wheel of Fortune in the reverse can be karma on the negative aspect, right? Or not the best outcome based on actions that came prior to making this judgment or prior to the investment. These are clarifiers to why the Seven of Pentacles is here. So what was that all about? Well, the next clarifier that came is temperance. All right. There was a need for balance for sure, a need for balance, followed by 10 of Swords. It is in the upright. Somebody was definitely stuck with those swords and feeling betrayed. And then finally, there's the apology, I think, the Page of Cups, or some sort of a, man, I wish I hadn't done that, right? Now, it is page energy. It could also be associated with children, giving to one child more than the other. Like I said, if this is a family circumstance, we think about those things. So there for sure could be children involved. But as I see these clarifiers, Leo, what I can say is that for sure there was a need, I think, for everybody to roll up their sleeves, calm the jets, right? And say, listen, you know, things didn't go the right direction because there was some messed up. I feel like, Leo, if this is your energy, I feel like somebody did something that was pretty selfish with the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Somebody did something that was pretty selfish. I think it certainly hurt you. I think it hurt your family, perhaps even. When I see the Temperance card, I think that there really is in your mind a need for this all needs to come back into balance. We need to see what went wrong here, right? And we need to definitely see that it's probably not wise to, as I say, throw the baby out with the bathwater and just chuck it all and everybody just part ways and the tower kind of thing. I feel like somebody came in and said, I'm very sorry. With the Page of Cups energy here, you can see that this is an emotional offering. It is sort of naive, right? And it's not very big, it's small, but it's the stepping forward to say, I can see that that hurt you. I can see that that really stung, or stung the whole family if it was a whole family. And it left us in this position now with the Seven of Pentacles of having to go back to the drawing board, go back to that tree and water it a little more and take a little bit more time and put more work and more investment and more effort, sort of created a slowdown or a delay in the growth, right? The growth of this family's, stability. So I can see that happening here, Leo, with these clarifiers. What can we say now with the Two of Swords? What was the decision that was made with the Two of Swords here being in the reverse? Can you tell me, Spirit, what about the Two of Swords in the reverse for Leo? Why is it here? Tell me about the Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is it here? Two of Swords in the reverse. Sometimes people, the envy, the jealousy, those kinds of things can rear their ugly heads. And I'm sorry, Leo, if that got you somehow, some way, feeling betrayed and hurt, or your family for that matter. Two of Swords. Why is it here? Two of Swords. What's the decision that was taken? What is the decision that was taken for Leo? Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is it here? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Why is it here? Two of Swords. Why is it here? Two of Swords. Okay, got one here. That did come out in the upright. Eight of Wands in the upright. It's a card of standing up, right? Standing up. I can see, I think I said that at the beginning of this reading. If there's anybody that can stand up to something, right, it's a Leo. Two of Swords. Why is it here in the reverse? Two of Swords. Leo's card in this tarot deck is depicted by, the woman with her hand in the mouth of a lion. If there's anybody that can have patience, passion, and endurance, but also, boy, come at you with that stick when you provoke, it's a Leo. What happened here? Two of Swords. What's the decision? Two of Swords. Why? What else? What else? How did we stand up? Two of Swords. What was the decision? The Seven of Wands. Okay. Two of Swords. Okay. Anything else? Whoa. Okay. Anything else? All right. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. It is in the reverse. All right. No more illusions about this, I think, is the Seven of Cups in the reverse energy. So Two of Swords now in the reverse. Decision being made. What was it? Seven of Wands. This person, boy, their back might be up against the wall, but they are standing up for themselves, right? It's like they're saying, nah, this is not going to fly. It's fire energy, Leo. So this could definitely be you. For sure, somebody got left out in the cold. I don't know, Leo. You might have asked these individuals who were sort of involved in this whole mess to take a hike, take a walk. You know what I mean? The Hangman is here. This is a card of perspective, seeing things, right, from all angles, understanding the circumstance as it was, self-sacrificing as well. So again, it appears as though you may have literally put somebody out in the cold. That's what your decision was here. That's a decisive thing that was a thing that you chose to do, or someone else, and stand up, right? You feel this is a card also of feeling on the defense, like they've pushed you as far as they can push you. But you do have the higher ground. I mean, this person's here with one wand, but he's got all these just way beneath him. It's like I'm so much stronger than this baloney, right? Five of Pentacles. This is a card of feeling sort of in lack or left out. But at the same time, it's also a card that indicates opportunities around you. Following that is the Hanged Man. So if you were put out, right, or feeling like, man, this left us feeling short short end of the stick here, your perspective about this, right? You're looking at everything and you're saying, what the heck here? Is this even something I should have allowed near me, right? Because I probably could have seen that these individuals, if you had more than one person involved here for sure, certainly created a problem for you and yours. Now, the next cards that did pop out, that came out together, sort of in a little bit of a bunch here with these two, was Nine of Wands in the reverse. So this is a card of no longer, right? In the upright, this person's beat up, battered up. It's a card of perseverance. You can see that they're sort of feeling as though they've almost reached their destination. They are looking over their shoulder like, I'm still very leery. I'm still feeling very, very insecure. But at the same time, I feel like I could go another round, right? In the reverse, I feel like somebody here, you or them, is feeling like there's no more need for any of this, right? We can drop our sticks, we can drop our defenses. The battle is over, right? Why we even ended up scrapping and having to go through all of this. You can see this person is beat up. He's got a bandage over his head and he's standing there by himself. How did I get here and why, right? I think was the question. Now, the Hermit card also comes with wisdom. That's what followed. It is in the upright. It is shining the lamp, I think, on the quote unquote poppycock that went down here. And you're saying, I will never be stepping on another snake again. If there was snakes in my midst, I now see it coming. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not even too sure, Leo. What came out next was the Four of Cups. If you're going to accept that apology, I'm going to be looking at this King of Pentacles here. But you may have actually told whoever was involved here to kick rocks, honestly. I think you may have managed to bring your family, right? Come together again with your family. I think you stood up to somebody and basically put your foot down with this Four of Cups here. I don't know that that fourth cup, which I believe is indicated by the cup of that Page of Cups, is something that you're interested in even hearing at this point. I really don't. So, what that brings us to then is your overarching energy. That is this King of Pentacles. Now, who is this character? This may, Leo, be your other half. If you're a feminine, this could be the spouse. This could be a parental figure, a boss. Again, you had the family card right out the gate. So I'm inclined to think that it could be somebody that is patriarchal or at least in a strong financial position in your close, immediate family or people that you know closely and care very much about. What's going on with the King of Pentacles? Why is he here for Leo? King of Pentacles, please. What's the message for the King of Pentacles? What is he here to say? What is he bringing to the situation? This King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. What's the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Why are they here? Can I get one or two more? One more would be great. Anything else here at King of Pentacles? Why is he here for Leo? King of Pentacles. Why is he here for Leo? Okay. That card wanted to come. Ooh, Emperor in the reverse. Okay. Judgment. All right. Bottom of the deck. Now we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay. All right, you got two cards that popped right out here. I'm just going to flip those straight over. There's you, Leo, Queen of Wands, Lovers in the reverse, Death card in the reverse. Oh, Leo. Okay. I'm going to hold them up for you. You got the Death card in the reverse. You got the Queen of Wands. Here is your energy. Smooth out, boy. If you're a feminine Leo, there you are. Lovers in the reverse. Now, Judgment card is in the upright with the Emperor in the reverse, right? Okay, Leo, if you just look at these energies as they came out, they really speak loudly to what this King of Pentacles is doing here, okay? I'm looking at this individual, and we'll just take it as if it is a male that you know, could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it's somebody who is financially stable, right? Somebody who is capable of providing long-term stability for a family type structure. And I say family type structure, right? Because did I have him in the reverse? He's in the upright. There you go. Came out in the upright for you. I say that because we have the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to show you each of these. I know there's a lot, so stand by, hang in there with me. The 10 of Cups, the bottom of the deck. This came out in the beginning, right? And it's in the reverse here. So this is a family situation that has really been turned upside down, really been turned upside down. Now, Death card in reverse indicates that for sure a change needed to happen, right? This individual, I feel like, needed to really see that change or transformation was necessary to put this family back on solid footing. What was that? Well, here you are in the upright. I think you're bringing it, right? Leo, I think this change came from you. I don't know what you said, how you said it, but I think you came in as the strong counterpart, or at least somebody that this King of Pentacles knows well enough. They know well enough that when you speak up, you mean business, right? The Queen of Wands is a go getter. Hey, they see somebody that's really not stepping up and taking control of the circumstance. The Queen of Wands will make sure that they do, right? And so there was a choice made here. Now, here's the partnership. If you're talking about a couple, a spouse, or two people who share children or family connections, close ties like that, the Lover's card in the upright would tell you, right? You've got a partnership that sounds solid, not going anywhere. Leo, I think you may have literally, with the Four of Cups, said to somebody, hey, I'm stepping out of this. Five of Pentacles here, over here, right? Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. You aren't accepting any little apology. You ain't accepting any kind of baloney. I think that you said, this is absolutely going to tear us apart if you don't do something different. So, what is the different? You're making a judgment call now, right? You're making a judgment call, and this is followed by the Emperor in the reverse. Somebody has literally, how do they say, lost control of their kingdom. What is their kingdom? Their kingdom is their family, right? It is their family structure. That's what that is. Now, is it possible that there was an abuse of power here, right? Maybe you were dealing with a fire sign like an Aries with the Emperor reverse. Could that be an influence? It could, but I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is a change, right, that needed to happen so that someone could step up and regain this King of Pentacles in the upright position, take their position back. So if you have a Leo, if this is you and you're the feminine and you've got a let's just give you this scenario. You've got a spouse here who allowed too many things. Here we go. I'm going to hold them up just because I can't avoid it. Too many people to influence how the family was going or how the family was doing, to interject themselves right into your life somehow as a family unit. I think this King of Pentacles now is back in the upright. Okay. I think that you brought judgment on this, and I think that you said it loud. Now, here's the good thing. I just want to stand here and clap for you because I don't know how you achieved this. I don't know, if you're still standing there alone, and giving this individual time to, hey, really reflect. Or perhaps if you've gone ahead with the judgment card now in the upright twice, if you've gone ahead and reopened the door to this individual and pulled your family completely back together and absolutely 86 these individuals out of the picture. But I'm seeing that you have absolutely stepped into your power here, Leo, with the Queen of Wands, and you have set some people's heads straight. That's how I'm reading this. I'm going to get you a spirit animal card here by Kim Kranz, and I just want to pull some energy here to see if there's anything more that would help you work in this situation, work through this search situation, provide you any kind of benefit or guidance to lean on here with this. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Leo, is the dolphin. And these cards all have an element sign at the top, and I don't read them in the reverse. I read them specifically in the upright. And we're going to open the book and talk about this element here. These symbols at the top indicate the element that you're working with. And so the card that you pulled is the earthworm. I'm just going to set that here so you can take a look at it and show you the element of the earthworm, right, as it pertains to this particular card. You can see that symbol indicates for this deck by Kim Kranz, Earth. All right, earthworm. Let's see how you can help, how this might help you or benefit you. Okay. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence. Here's the emperor in the reverse. Confidence, right? In a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced. There you are, wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. I don't see you being intimidated. No, I don't. Or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, it's a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self conscious and apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. Leo, I believe that you did. I believe you definitely were speaking up here. I think that you feel that there is absolutely value in your family unit. Your if this is a work group and you see them as family, I think that you see value in it. And no, you shouldn't all just throw the baby out with the bathwater and go your separate ways. I feel like you just simply needed to get down to the nitty gritty of what and who the problem was here that caused this backstabbing, imbalance, a setback, perhaps even financially. So good on you, Leo. I just want to clap for you and also rent you as a partner to be by my side whenever I need to have courage because I think it's great. So, Leo, all the best to you. I'm going to put the camera up and speak to you. While you're here, please hit the subscribe button. And I hope you have a great week and an even better weekend. And I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for coming by.